Land use gets to the heart of how we live, the kind of communities we live in. When I think about my ideal community, I think about places that I've visited in Europe, walkable communities where you have access to restaurants and grocery stores, and you're passing neighbors by on the street, on the sidewalk, as you do your daily routine. Urban sprawl is expensive. It makes for expensive housing, expensive infrastructure, and contributes to long commutes that also increase our greenhouse gas footprint and contribute to climate change. Current planning practices don't really take into account things such as rising sea levels, floodplains, landslide-prone areas, and lately, wildfire-prone areas. And when those areas are impacted and those communities are destroyed, we all pay the price through increased insurance premiums and taxpayer dollars having to go to replace infrastructure. In 2021, we experienced the heat dome, and I don't think any of us could fail to notice that Mount Rainier looked sort of bald, and we had wildfires and wildfire smoke to contend with. My Bill 1099 would add climate change as an element in the Growth Management Act, seeking to lower greenhouse gas emissions through local government planning and to plan for resiliency so that we're not developing in areas that are prone to climate change, such as increased and more frequent flooding or more opportunities for wildfires to burn communities down. The way to plan for lowering greenhouse gas emissions is to have more frequent transit and housing closer to town centers and just reduce those commute times. Not only does it increase our quality of life, but it really is a way to use our tax dollars more wisely so that we're not having to replace infrastructure or, in the case of sprawl, create new infrastructure. Currently, we're not even keeping up with our preservation and maintenance of existing roads and infrastructure. This is a new way of thinking about planning, but it's one that supports the health of communities and families, and most especially our planet. So please feel free to reach out to me on this bill or any other bills or legislation that you're interested in or have questions about. Meanwhile, have a great day. Thank you.